Hey guys, welcome back once again. For those of you new here, hello, welcome. My name is Evie, and today we're doing something, I say it every single time, a little bit different. We are doing today a speed build, which I've done small speed builds on this, but this pretty much entire video will be a speed build. I will have just a little chit-chat walkthrough of it at the end as well, but I'm just going to talk you through a little bit of the speed building process that I have done here, as this is kind of the biggest speed build thing that I have done. It took a hot minute. I mean, it's taken 3 episodes. You guys did see the actual shell building. This is just decking out the center, tweaking it, trying to add a couple of little pretty things in, making it look fancy, making it look fresh, all that jazz. So, I mean, I'm not going to take you through step by step of every single thing that I do because you guys can see, in fact, in front of you, what is happening. But I thought it'd be nice to completely kind of enclose the little exhibits that I do have here. I'm not sure what I want to put in them yet. If you guys do know what would be a good suggestion, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I was thinking maybe some spiders, froggos, maybe some scary snakes, all that jazz. I mean, I'm kind of still holding hope that if for those of you who don't follow the Planet Zoo community very much, there has been, not necessarily leaked, but on Steam you can see that they have updated and uploaded the next pack, but it is all under wraps. They do not say what it is. So I'm kind of holding hope that there will be an Australian pack for obvious reasons, because for those of you who couldn't tell by my outlandish accent, I am from the land down under. Yes, that would be correct. Aussie, 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 my dudes. And we do have a fair few creepy crawlies, fun little things that I would love to see in this game. But enough about that. Let's carry on, shall we? I say we like you're helping me do this. I am just trying to figure out how I want the back door to look here. Like, it's hard, because you can't actually rotate any angled bits. Like, you can rotate it around, but not up and down. Does that make sense? I don't know if it really does. I kind of had to tweak it to figure out how the hell I wanted it to look. But I'm kind of happy with that. It's not perfect, but it'll do. I also decided that I wanted to get rid of as many barriers as I possibly could in this. Just make it look like it's right up against the wall, because really in zoos you're not going to see a wall and a fence. It's pretty much going to be the wall that is going to be the fence, if that makes any sense. So here you can see I'm just turning all the barriers that I have into null barriers. Most of the barriers, I should say. I did leave a couple that were hidden things. There was no need to throw in an extra couple of pieces just for that. And yeah, working around that way. I really wish they had some decals that you could put on the kind of edge of the paths that are like lifted up, the elevated ones, so you didn't have to worry about decorating it, because it kind of just looks really chunky. Like, I wish you could just say, I want like a thick color all the way around. If you guys know what I'm talking about. It can get really frustrating to try and decorate it and make it look good, especially because we don't have a lot of stuff that looks good curved in this game. I will talk about it a little bit, that you will see later. I do have a part of this that I'm pretty proud of. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna toot my own horn, and I'm gonna do it preemptively because you guys won't see it for another minute or two. But I just decided, back on track with what you're seeing right now, I wanted to add a little bit of greenery and stuff into this as well. So I was like, how can I add some greenery? Because I do want the floors to all be kind of like rock as well. Actually, that's a lie. I do end up changing it to wooden a little bit. But I wanted it all to look kind of nice and uniform, and not like you've just walked into a grass field with a dome placed all over the top of it. So I decided I'm going to put little planters up above the exhibits here. You will see I will deck them out shortly with some plants, just add a nice kind of green tropical kind of feel. Like, I want you to feel like if you walked into it, it'd be slightly fresh, quite humid. I feel like those two words don't go well together. I'm terrible with describing what I mean, but I hope you guys understand. Also, I was very angry because there was people already in here. I accidentally pressed play for a little bit and they snuck on in. I wish you could block off certain paths in this game. It would be nice. I decided I didn't want the stairs to be the same color as what I had the actual path as, but spoiler alert, I end up changing the path to match the stairs later on. But I just decided it seemed a little bit too stony, a little bit too medieval. I needed some fresh, some funky, some greens just thrown in there. Make it look nice and colourful, pretty, you know, the drill with plants. You can never have too many of them. Anyway, just speeding through this, I do apologise if some of the parts of this footage is a little bit too zigzaggy. I am still getting used to doing speed builds, so I have to remember to not jiggle the camera around too much. Here is the part that I'm pretty proud of. Not gonna lie, I end up scrapping whatever I'm doing here. Pay no attention to that. But I decided it'd look actually really funky if I could have a nice glass panel like over the top. So although you can't actually throw stuff down, you can't climb into the gharial exhibit, which would be a terrible idea if you wanted to do that anyway. But you can see down into their little sleeping area. So I just put together a little hexagonal kind of glass piece. So I want it to kind of look like the guests could necessarily walk over it. Like, I like that idea of clear glass paths. That would be something amazing if they did add that to the game. I would probably lose my marbles, not gonna lie. So it kind of makes the path look like it is a little bit more organized and was meant to be like that, other than the fact that I'm just terrible at pathing and there's big old gaping holes in it, you know? Here is something else I'd love to add, a nice fencing kind of tool. I know that it's not going to get added, they're not going to add a tool into this game afterwards, and if I really wanted to, I could add barriers and lower it down. There is a way to do it, but for what I was wanting to do, it wasn't going to work for me to do it with barriers, so I had to try and make my own fence, but I also knew that I had a really quite curvy part coming up, and the fences in this game and curves don't necessarily work well together. So here you can see, this is where I decided I needed to change the actual path coloration and everything, because I did want a nice barrier around the edge of it. So you can see I'd get rid of all that work, so pay no attention to those little stumps that I had. I needed to put barriers, and I didn't want to spend 12 years putting them in individually, you know? I like to do shortcuts, but I also like to make it look good the best I can. Sorry, that was a little bit of a jiggly bit. As well, I have struggled a little bit with the domes, trying to get the roofs to match well and not having too much overhang. So you can see here I'm just playing around with some tiles, just adding, I think it was that might have been the 1 meter bits, I'm not too sure, don't hold me to that. And because there isn't many flat bits in this game that aren't gridded, you can't actually rotate them to fill in spots. So you can see here I'm trying with some angled bits, but in the end I just say, you know what, I'll come back to that later. Which is pretty much how I build everything. I get to a certain point and I'm like, I can't see what I'm wanting to go any further here with, so I'll just put that away for the moment, put it in the back burner, and I'll come back to that later. So I just add some more greenery down the bottom to make it feel funky, make it feel fresh. You know the drill. I'm just going in and going absolutely ham on the donation bins, because you can never have too many. Seriously, you can never have too many donation bins. If anyone ever tells you to get rid of some donation bins, say no. You can never have too many, because literally, donation bins are the life. Unless you're doing a sandbox mode, then don't worry about the donation bins. But the donation bins are the lifeblood. The lifeblood? Is that even a saying? I'm gonna say it is. Of this game. Like, seriously, you'd be nowhere without them. But you can see I'm just cleaning up little edges here. It's not as easy as I'd kind of hoped. Some of it has to look a little bit weird, but I just hope that nobody looks too closely at a lot of the edges here, because you will see how shonky this entire build is if you do that. Doo-doo. Lol. But here I've just made some out of, I can't even remember what piece these were, but I'm just getting used to and familiar with all of the pieces in this game to try and build my repertoire of things that I can actually build quite well. And here's what I'm talking about. Like, I wanted to put something around the edge so you didn't see that disgusting looking bit of cement, but it's not easy. It takes too long, and I don't have the time to individually place everyone, you know? It's too much effort. I'd like it if they gave us a band. Now, this is, I feel like for those of you who aren't new here, you knew this had to be coming. I'm not going to say exactly what it is, but if you know how I play this game, there is one thing I seem to put in pretty much every habitat, and I hadn't put it in these ones, but I said, no, I will not let this get me down. I need a waterfall, and I need it now. So I decided to put just a little flat one. Like, it's obviously very man-made, but it adds a little bit to the Nile Monitor habitat, because I feel like that was one that was really lacking the most. As it was just a really small, not much plants, it just seemed really boring. But I've just, I found some really nice little education boards on the workshop. I didn't build these, not claiming to, because I am not that good of a builder when it comes to little detailed things, and there's so many more far superior people out there that can do it. So I've just stolen them from the workshop. If you guys are interested, yell out and I can find out who they were made by, so you can find them on the workshop. But here I realized I hadn't saved this entire time, and I had a mini heart attack because I have had this done before where the game crashes and I lose all of my work, and it's really sad. But I'm just going through with a technique that I have seen somebody talk about it before. Maybe it was Rudy, not sure, maybe it was Delady, but it's you go in and you put the bins around poles, and the bins work as a deterrent, as I mentioned in my last video, and it will stop people from actually just glitching straight through them, and they will walk around the poles as if they are poles and they are real people. But that's about it. That's about the end of my speed build. So I'll pass you back over to Facecam Evie, and she can show you the finished product. Well, 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 the time has come. It is now my turn to take over. I hope voiceover Evie treated you well. But now we are on to show you what you've all been waiting for, what you probably clicked on this video for, which was the finale of the Reptile house. Now, the footage that you just finished watching and what you're about to see will be a little bit different. I did go in and tweak some things, I added some more greenery and whatnot. So, I mean, I didn't want to bore you with everything that I needed to touch it up with, but there will be a slight difference to the outside. But drum roll, please. Let's go, shall we? There we go. That is it. That is the Reptile house. This is the... I thought a nice little, like, swampy boardwalk area could be cute. Leading up to it, I kind of just felt like the front of it was really missing some kind of draw card. So I feel like a little swampy area. I mean, don't look too far that way. Haven't finished that. But let's just keep your eye on the beautiful... Ooh, no, that's too fast. The beautiful waterfall off to the right. And then we just go past. Everyone has balloons, and I love it. You come in, I mean, I feel like I probably could have worked a little bit better on the sign. Also, Frontier, if you ever watch this, can we please have some, like, reptile signs? Like, I get we've got the gharial sign, but, like, some snakes would be cool. Some froggos. Give us even some spooters. I want some spooky stuff. I want those creepy crawlies, and I want signs of them, because I just feel like that'd be really fun. Okay, anyway, continuing on. We go down this way into the entryway. Now here, I just chucked some little exhibit animals in there. I think we've got the eastern brown snake, maybe the diamondback, the Gila monster, is that even how it's pronounced, and a brown snake, or did I already say that one? I can't remember. I just filled it up to make it look good. I think I prefer them to all have the kind of rainforesty feel, not the deserty feel. So I might have to change it up and end up putting some frogs and stuff in there, even though I know that they're technically not reptiles. But I ended up going with a nice wooden themed floor here. This is just roofing tiles placed down low, so the path didn't look very pretty, but just some more greenery. Her makeup is something, and I'm here for it. Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. I'm still getting used to camera controls, so please bear with me while I just slowly edge my way through here. Okay. Maybe a smidge higher. Okay, then off to the left, shall we go? You come in, you're like, you know what? I think I want to see the gharials. So you come in, you swoop round to the left, you just have a little cheeky look down here. I mean, realistically, I'd like to get rid of the barriers on this half and make it so you could technically walk across it, but I do also know that that's not possible in this game. It would be nice to have that kind of pretend look to it, that you could actually walk atop it? Yeah, we'll go with that. So let's just pretend, la-di-da-di-da, out we walk onto it. And theoretically, the gharials can sleep in here, which is a nice little extra viewing point for them. We'll go back, sneak past this guy. That guy looks very grumpy. You come around, oh, we've actually got a bit of a crowd here. We might have to nudge our way to the front, so we'll just... Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I like her flamingo top though. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me, coming through. Just push my way right to the front. The board is over there as well, so you can get a little bit of information as well as a speaker. You know what? Let's press play, shall we? This is the gharials. Oh, don't mind the stinky food. There should be somebody coming to fix that shortly. I've had a couple of problems with them. I'm not too sure why. I do really like the shadow that this... Ah, the big boy's here. The big boy was sick before. I had to get the vet to come check him out. I do like the way that the shadow casts a nice kind of geometric shape on the ground here. Okay, everyone's very excited to see them. Oh, do they all have little speaking devices on, or are they all really important and it's like business meetings here? Cash! Oh my god, we've got some donations. Hell yeah. Okay, so we'll swing around. We'll follow the path here. Oh my god, spots on spots. They're very stylish. Okay, they're looking over this way at something. Did the gharial come through? No, I think they're just imagining stuff. Okay, let's go over this way. This is where you will see the... Oh, I stepped off the path. Wherever it might be. There they are, over here. We'll go check out the information board. Now it is the Komodo Dragon. Excuse me, she just stepped in front of me. How dare she? I think we might have caught them in the act. We might be seeing some baby Komodo dragons very shortly by the looks of that. But I do really quite like, I mean, don't mind that clipping through. I probably should fix that. I really like the structural beams in that. I'm hoping that the Komodo dragons can't use them to climb. It's going to be really shit if they can. Okay, let's scoot our boot back across this way, shall we? Let's loop around. We'll go back over this way. Oh, that is not centered. I thought that would have worked, but nope. Okay. And now we've got, as you can see by the board, excuse me children, I need to get through here. We've got the Nile Monitor, who looks like they're floating at the bottom. I think that might just be due to my waterfall placement. But just a nice little man-made one. I mean, it's nothing too fancy, I do realise. I just needed to zhoosh up their habitat a little bit because it was quite a sad one. I do think I need to lower that. Let's fix that in a little bit, shall we? They just did the frickety frack as well, and we are expecting some bambinos from them. So... is one sleeping under here? I need to move that gate back across a little bit. There's the other one sleeping over here. I need to move that so it's like right in the center there, and that'll be very stunning to look through. Okay, but that's... I mean, I feel like the tour is over now. Wow, that kid echoing in my ear was terrifying. And you kind of get a nice view of both the Nile Monitor and the Komodo Dragon when you're walking down as well. I could put some information boards here, so we'll have to check it out. But let's go check out the Komodos. They're all over there looking cute and all that jazz. So then, have a little sneaky peek over here. Where are they? They're still in the water. What about the Komodo Dragons? I nearly could turn that feeder around so you can get a bit of a view when you're walking out. And then... you just, gonna walk out into the rain, I guess. I mean, that's not very fun. But there you go. That is the reptile house. Oh my god. Well, other than that camera glitch, that didn't seem too bad. But I mean, this is really what you wanted to see. This in the rain, getting absolutely drenched, and this is very loud in my ears at the moment. But there we have it. It's different, I'll admit. I haven't seen anything quite like this. I still am going to call it the medieval barn with the UFO hat. I think that pretty much summarizes my design style here. But everyone seems relatively happy with it. I wouldn't even mind chucking... just wait. We still haven't got a baby panda. It's been many an episode and they refuse to do the correct frickety frackin'. Come on, you know you want to. I think we've got them fully researched too. Oh, they are in absolute syncrasy. Oh my god. But by the looks of it, no baby panda. But that's two frickety fracks in a very small amount of time, so thank you for pooping. Hopefully we can, oh my god. We're about to have a baby gharial? This is out of control. I feel like we're probably not going to have enough space in this area. I think you're not meant to be right in there. Your tail looks like it's glitched into the ground. Baby. Bambino. Oh my god, saltwater crocodile's about to have offspring too. Oh, we've got a tasty looking one too. Pretty solid genes. Another one. Oh, not as good, but still pretty. Oh my god, 3. Please no more. Oh my god, 4. All relatively good ones, but there is not enough swimming space now. Oh, diggity dog. Okay, we need to put you in contraception because we cannot handle any more. How the hell did my peafowl escape? I don't know how that happened. So that is the reptile house. I know it's not anything incredible. My building skills are still getting there, but I mean, I'm slowly getting there. When's the Nile Monitor? January. Okay, so we've got a little while there. Did the Komodo Dragon successfully frickety frack? I thought that was one there. Where is it? Oh, no, over here. No, they did not, but that is okay. Bagus, you'll get there next time. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up this episode here. I hope you guys did enjoy this reptile build. It was something a little bit different. I haven't done any speed builds like this before, so if you guys did enjoy, please let me know down below, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up so I know to make more content like this. Also, if you do not want to miss out on any videos, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell so you do not miss out when I upload next. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!